Okay, welcome back. This is episode 3 of Orwell, and I'm excited to see what they do with more mind effery. I guess we don't really need this original profile. This was the one that got screwed up before. Why are these the same now? The IDs are different. Doesn't matter. We're gonna get rid of the old profile. What if that was the wrong one? Oh my god. A lot of people have been playing this today, and I've been getting tweets telling me how good this episode is. So I'm pretty excited about it. No spoilers or anything yet, so that's nice. Okay, so we've learned a few things. We've got a bunch of information about Harrison O'Donnell. We know about the attacks. I've cleared up my timeline issue, so all of these attacks that are happening right now, they're happening at previous locations that these demonstrations were held, which we knew, but since they started to happen like pretty rapidly, everyone thinks that they're happening right this minute, so that's why there's the urgency, and we've got a few suspects. Nina seems to be our newest target person that I imagine we're going to start filling out some information on, so here we go. Unperson, episode 3. The hero returns. No, it's all fine, really. You deserve the credit. Yeah, thank you, Symes. Now, there was speculation that Symes may not be a real person, but it seems like he physically went to interview Cassandra, which would suggest that he is a real person. Unless that was all BS. Possible? Possible. At least from me, because you'll get a public one. Just imagine your name in big letters in that TNB article. This Nina character is the final member of Thought that we don't have concrete information on. Since she is the one who planned the protest at Circle Mall and now a bomb has been found there, she is now of special interest to us. Her stance towards law enforcement just gives us one more reason, as you found out yesterday. Focus on Nina, but keep watching all the others too. All right, let's go right into the listener first. Those are always interesting to me. Because they're live, obviously. Oh, a heart. Isn't that cute? From unknown person that looks strangely like unknown Nina. Hey, forgot to charge my phone tonight, and yeah, so I have to do this the old-fashioned way. I really wanted to thank you for the very nice evening heart symbol. I haven't enjoyed myself so much in, well, ever. Only to be talked by that night, that is. I was hoping you'd drop by CCC and come pick me up tonight. We can cook together, maybe watch something, and who knows? Maybe continue where we left off, ... You in? It's a little Netflix and chill action right there. Funny, I just realized that I've never been to your place, even after all these years we've known each other, so I figure you're hiding another love affair of yours there, are you? Question mark? Probably your ex, the one you've been talking about ever so often when I was around. Or this girl that always yammering on about how she despised the safety bill. Nina, I think? Ooh. What? Come to think of it, for all the torment you owe me big time, so I really, really demand to come to your place. Love you, Marka. What the frick is Marka? If you're going to the city center today, pretty please, pretty please, take care of yourself with all the bombs and stuff. Don't stay any longer than necessary. Okay. Or this girl that always yammering on about how she despised the safety bill. Nina, I think? I guess. Let's throw it in there. Why would someone oppose the safety bill? We have the lowest crime rate in years, or possibly ever. Now, I think, have read this safety bill already. You and me, we have a job thanks to the bill. The only reason to not support it is if you have a dirty past. Not true, Symes, not true. With the situation as heated as it is, this sounds like someone we should have a very close look at. We need a full examination first. A concrete background, who is she? Second, what motivates her, what does she want? And finally, where was she around the time of the bombings? Great questions, Symes. Great questions. Okay, doke. Where do we want to start? Go to the headlines, go to the war on indifference and the thought. Somebody mentioned that on Hancock's thing here, we didn't go to his profile page, but I don't know that we have the ability. Or maybe, is it back here on the thought page? Thought Still Free by Goldfells. Can we... I don't think we have access to click through these. Regardless, let's check The War on Indifference. Published in December 2015 by Concerned One. Look at that. Here's her profile. Got a new contact for UTEL. It's like WhatsApp, I'm guessing. Concerned One. Really creative. It's good. Last login January 2017. It's been a while. August 2015. Okay, so she wrote this article, and the article reads as such. The indifference towards their own rights is a worse enemy than the government itself, and when we are to overcome privacy-destroying surveillance laws. We're in a state of war against our own government. The declaration of war is the safety bill, the only gain of which is reinforcing the chokehold the party has on us. With this bill, they are screwing every single citizen of this country. Yet, most people are ignorant to this. Most people simply don't care about their rights being wrestled from them. Why bother when I have nothing to hide, is their default excuse. They feel safe in their cozy houses while the government slowly puts the muzzle to their forehead, ready to pull the trigger any second. With our move on the crowded Circle Mall in Bonton yesterday, the first shots have been fired towards the lurking indifference among the populace. But they were merely warning shots, a friendly reminder that it's about time to take sides in this conflict. We cannot tolerate indifference, we will not accept it. If you are not with us on this, you're against us. Okay. She's calling it, she's saying it right now. She is saying it right now. So he replies, this is December 2015. Goldfells replies, frankly, I was in shock when I heard the events of the mall. How you in particular incited the crowd to directly threaten the visitors? Now I'm even more astounded by your writing. You know, I agree people being oblivious in this matter is the problem's root. We've discussed this many times. We must get their attention carefully though, through interesting and remarkable events. We must make them think. Scaring them to death is the exact opposite. Intended to scare visitors at the Circle Mall protest. I mean, yes. Scaring people to get attention to one's message. Really? That's what Thought's about? It seems like Thought's kind of unraveled around this point, and other people are taking his original message and convoluting it to their own purposes. Scaring people is convincing them, Abe. People will only care about things that pose immediate threats to their life or lifestyle, your own words. Surveillance is just too abstract a topic, too far away to grasp. They don't feel the danger of it, so we made them feel. Simple as that. Let us follow your argumentation for a moment. What did you achieve then? You just upset innocent bystanders in a time when they're already deeply unsettled. This is the exact reason why they're so afraid and yearn for safety in the first place. You've just proven them, and the government, right. Violence cannot be the key, and thought shall not stand for that. Very clearly said by Goldfells. Well said, Abe. Well said. Okay, actually, let's read the rest, and then we'll decide what to upload. She replies, violence? There was no violence. No one was hurt, frightened at best. Honestly, I think it wasn't even enough. We made some local press, but the big fish TMB didn't bite. No big deal at all. How are we going to reach the broad audience and the rethinking you wanted if you're not willing to let us do something about it? And then Hancock pipes in. He goes, ladies, gents, can we calm down a notch? Abe, you're totally right. We're fucking fire starters. We got a little bit carried away by the euphoria of finally getting our message out there. We didn't think straight for a moment. It's not going to happen again. She replies, thanks for stabbing me in the back when I need you the most, Harry. Goldfeld says, this is not the right place for a discussion of this magnitude. We'll have a word about it in our next meeting. It's weird that they are like the only ones commenting on their articles. Like, it's like this tiny little group that has very small reach, and they're all just talking to each other in the comments. It's kind of weird. Okay, regardless. Condemns violence, yes. He seems to be very clear on that. And then very clear that Nina wanted to frighten these guys. Now Hancock is saying he's a bit apologetic. We got a little carried away by the euphoria of finally getting our message out there. We didn't think straight for a moment. It's not going to happen again. All right, let's throw it in there. Afterwards, they're clever and feel sorry about their actions. It's always the same. Well, I mean, not all of them, but Hancock, yes. Okay, so back to the headlines. We have another listener here as well. Investigators avert catastrophe at Circle Mall. Once again, Bonton has become the center of attention due to a terrorist assault, except this time it was emerged unscathed. I think we've read this. Due to the efforts of the Special Investigations Unit, the last in a series of 3 previously announced bombings have been averted. The proposed scene of the crime was the Circle Mall in the center of Bonton, which was locked down and secured by police forces yesterday evening. Okay, no, this is a different one. Right after the investigation team managed to correctly estimate what location the terrorists were aiming at. Catherine Delacroix, Minister of Safety, gave a short conference to representatives of the press. In it, she stated the successful prevention of the bombing attempt to be proof for surveillance and investigative measures to be functional. The search for the perpetrators of these nefarious acts of crime would now be the top priority of the investigators who have substantial leads. And I mean, in that aspect, it's true, right? Like all this monitoring and stuff. Had this not been the case, we may not have found that bomb, and there could be a lot of people that died. That part is definitely true. National opinion, be on watch. Oh, Harrison O'Donnell's back. Great. Column author Harrison O'Donnell reflects on last week's article. So maybe he's changed. I don't know. Let's get something abundantly clear to begin with. I feel bad. I feel like a fucking moron, and rightly so. In last week's No article, the national opinion, I guess, I blabbered about how some bombs would soon go off in Bonton or Farview. At that time, just to advertise my point of view. I'm truly sorry for everyone involved or affected by those terrible events. It never was my intention to ridicule or trivialize the attacks in Bonton. Well, if you've not been living under a rock and a massive boulder at that for the last couple of days, you absolutely must have heard that it is pretty much exactly what went down. It's far beyond, I hate to say it, but I told you so. Thanks to our efforts of the government and the safety bill, the latest attempts has now been prevented. Finally, a kick in the terrorist butts. Naturally, there are still tons of critical questions. How the hell is it possible to begin with when we have all the CCTV and new safety regulations out there? Why spend so much money for mechanisms that don't protect lives as they should? Why is there still no real suspect in sight, not even to mention in custody? These questions neglect one fact though. People killing asswipes are among us. They are our neighbors. They are like you, they're like me. Mind you, they're most certainly not like me. It's tough for cameras or other automated safety systems to recognize a criminal or terrorist before he actually commits a crime. They cannot look into houses and certainly, thankfully, cannot look into the soul of a passerby. We, the people of our nation, must grow ever more vigilant. We ourselves must stand up for our safety alongside of high-tech security mechanisms, as those can only work in addition to our own perception. Let's not get intimidated and not back down to some shitheads thinking they can spoil our way of life. Report suspicious things going on as soon as you learn about them. It's your duty to the community, but mostly yourself. Loose lips can sink terrorist ships, figuratively speaking. Huh. So... recruited Nina, declared thought to be a revolutionary activist group, predicted the assaults on Bonton, hid his articles on the blog, deleted multiple posts from his timeline to cover things up. Pro-security mechanisms, calls on people to take care of their own safety. Is this just a front, though? Predicted assaults only to underline argumentation, condemns the Bonton bombings. Let's upload this. Strange way to underline one's argument. It's still peculiar he mentioned bombings before anything happened, but, well... yeah, that's the thing, right? And, like, that's super specific. I'm gonna hold off on this one for now. I'm gonna hold off on it. Now, these little blue lines, somebody's confirmed to me that, actually a few people have, the blue lines are actually data chunks that we haven't uploaded yet. So if there's ever anything we want to go back and review, those are the ones with data chunks to be uploaded. Let's just check the last one here. Movie release endangered by lawsuit against director. Movie director Aaron sued by lead actors over breach of contract. Post-production of Grey Shadows Part 3 is on hold indefinitely. Release on Valentine's Day is endangered. It has been a tough wait for fans of the ongoing Grey Shadows saga. The final act of the trilogy has already been postponed several times for a multitude of reasons, and now there seems to be yet another real threat of delay added to the list. Rhubarb Productions, the studio behind 100 Grey Shadows, today announced that the post-production duties would be suspended until further notice. It was then reported that the suspension was due to a pending lawsuit filed by the lead actors, Mike McDeal and Betty Avon, against the movie's director Sumishi Aaron, who allegedly breached a clause in their contract. The agreement clearly stated that no images in the movie would be made public without explicit consent of both actors, which was not the case for the edited movie poster Aaron had shared online. Ah. Interesting. This has put the expected Valentine's Day release date in jeopardy. Fans have been taking to online message boards, sharing theories that the lawsuit and other holdups during the production have been arranged to cover up the desolate state of the movie. As a result, the Rhubarb Productions Timeline's profile has been bombarded with messages of anger, with rabid fans wanting answers. In the meantime, there's also news that is sure to soothe the fans' spirit. McDeal and Avon have announced that on both their websites that they have resolved their issues and are a happy couple once more. Okay. Cool. Into the listener. Oh, look at this. Nice. Let's go back to the reply here. Hey kiddo, you're abso-fucking-lutely right. One could rightly call that evening mind-blowing. And of course I'll pick you up tonight. I like this more you were talking of, and I think I'm in need of it big time. But let's not stay at my place tonight. It's utterly unfit for a lady like yourself. No lovers hidden there, only not-so-hidden leftovers and laundry. Especially not Juliet. I haven't heard anything of that bitch in months. That's not true. I'm done with her because I'm done with you now. And... oh, sorry. I'm done with her because I'm with you now, my markup. Pinky swear. And Nina? You mean anything will set me off angry outbursts, Nina? Don't even get me started on her. She was my partner in crime a while ago, so to speak. That's it. Partner in crime. I mean, that would seem pretty explicit, yes. And that's fine. Partners in crime. Okay, what crime? I mean, could be actual crimes. Plans to stay away from his home on Saturday. That's fine. Let's upload this. This can confirm that they are split and that he's got a new girlfriend. I mean, he could be just saying that. The thing is, I haven't heard anything of that bitch in months. That's not true because... didn't she have a conversation with him? Right here. Like it just happened. Right? This was yesterday. And he's saying, I haven't heard from that bitch in months? They just talked yesterday. I mean, I get it, but like, I get why he's lying about it, obviously, but it seems like up until there, they, you know, they were kind of not talking. He's such a weird dude. And like, he's hitting on her too. It's like, oh, shady. Shady. Shady, bro. Okay, let's upload this about Nina. We're starting to paint a pretty clear picture of her. Enraged outburst? Interesting. Keep looking for a reason. And it's pretty clear to me that they have broken up now. So I'm gonna upload this and it will upload Juliet's as well. Plus this could lead to some investigations in Marca. No more Juliet and Harrison, that changed quickly. Now we've got a live chat with Nina. Hey Sylv. Hey Nina. Just wanted to ask if everything is fine. Yeah, don't worry, we're having a great time. Who the frick is Sylv? Thanks for taking care, even though it's Saturday. Don't mention it. How are you feeling? Still shitty. Nina, I hate to say it, so don't hold it against me, okay? I'm fine. Here it comes. No, you're not. You're worrying me. You always look sad. Oh, okay. It's nothing to worry about. Anything new on the love front? No. Only idiots on this singular portal thing that you recommended, Sylv. So I guess this is like, dating app. Don't know how you got to find John amongst such crap. I'm gonna remove the account. Yeah, it's 99% fools, but just keep it tight. Someone will come to the rescue. No thanks, I can rescue myself, she says. Gotta work now. Thanks again, Sylv. Call you later. See you, girl. Cheer up. All right. So she's on this dating app. She has an account on this app called Singular. We definitely want to upload this. And now, does that mean we can find Singular? I'm not sure. There's also, you always look so sad. So this is somebody she's close with that she sees in person. I'm gonna upload this as well. It's just building out her backstory and maybe some motivation. Could be relevant to find out what about. All right, here's Singular. Don't be single, be singular. Continue to your profile. Oh, nice. So we have direct access with Concerned One. Hello, Concerned One. Great to see you again. It's a very good day to fall in love. This is your public profile. Everything you enter here is visible for any visitor. Well, we know what she looks like now, I guess. She's from the Bonton Farview area. Let's upload this. We have her birth date, October 1985. She's looking for men 35 to 45, so a little bit older. A little bit older than her. She'd be what, 30? 32, I guess? Yeah, I can math. It's 32, so she likes older men. Heterosexual. I guess. That obviously seems very important, Symes. It's not helping, Symes, you're right. Okay, so we have a description of her. Oh my god, this is good. Athletic body type. I mean, this is what she's saying. I wonder, there's really much to say. If you want to get to know me, ask away. It shows who visited her profile. That's weird. Okay, let's upload her likes and dislikes. Suits. Most movies. Candlelight dinners. Suits is even kind of like, you know, government people. That fits. She seems like a real fun person to have at parties. What's your problem with Suits, huh? Yeah, weird. Your opinions. They help us compare yourself with potential matches. Your answers are private, will only be used for your match score calculation. Here are your answers so far. Now, if she would have said something about like, oh, I just like put whatever on my profile with her friend there, then I would understand that this might not be as accurate. But it seems like, you know, seems like she really does want to find somebody on there. What are you looking for most in a potential partner? True love, honesty, financial stability. Oh yeah. Nothing wrong with putting that on here, but could be motivating. She's low on money, or yeah, who doesn't need reliability in their lives? Is she striving to find that stability on her own accord? Any reason why she craves stability? How long do you wish for your next relationship to last? A couple years. Would you consider allowing your partner seeing other people? Yes. Okay. That's not very common, I guess. Would you consider dating someone who does not want or dislikes children? No. She wants kids eventually one day. What places would you go on vacation? The seaside and the mountains? How interested in politics are you? Quite a bit. Yeah, I would say that she's understating a little bit here. But that should be obvious. In the end, it all comes down to what degree of interest and which agenda. Cat person or dog? Dog, thank Christ. If you turn a left-handed glove inside out, it fits? What is this question? That's funny. Okay, your conversations now. Here we go. So your conversations with Pretender 80. 34% match, I guess? Oh yeah, right here. Hi, just saw your profile. You seem quite nice, so I wondered, do you have any more pictures? If so, let me know. Looking forward to hearing from you. Fuck, this must be, like, women on dating sites must have it the worst. I just can't imagine the bullshit that you guys get in your inboxes. I just can't imagine. Super Randy. Hey Blondie, just came across your profile and got stunned immediately by your striking beauty. I just had to message you. I wonder if you would spare some time for a lonely heart like me and go out with me sometime. We could go out and have a drink at Frank's. You know that one since you're from Bonton too, right? What about the weekend? Blondie? Seriously? I don't recall anyone calling me Blondie and I'm an 80s child. Great, me too. So when are we going out? We're not. All right, now I totally get why you're over 30 and still single, arrogant bitch. Okay. And what about Wise Sam? Look at the match too, 87. Hi, Concerned One. I just read your interesting profile, left me dying for more information. Now here I am asking away like you requested. If you just like candlelight dinners and movies, as you stated, guys will probably have a hard time dating you. That makes me wonder, what is it that you would like to do on a potential first date? Of course, I could resolve to just ask you out in the local Chinese place around the corner and just abandon all the candle part about dinner, but that seems a bit straightforward. I could really use a helping hand here. Care to lend me yours? Solid! Super smooth, Sam. Well done, Wise Sam. Hi Sam, it's kind of refreshing to read a decent message from time to time. If we were to go on a date, just ask me out to this local Chinese place you mentioned. I don't care much for the dating rituals. By the way, my name's Molly Schwartz. You can call me Molly. Boom, Molly. What is up? She's using a fake name and such a peculiar one at that. Oh, right. Yeah, no. That's true. We know her name is Nina. What the frick? So why would she make this up? Maybe, yeah, I don't know. Hi, Molly. Oh, great. Suits me well, because no kidding here, I don't like this stuff either. I think most guys don't, though it is nice from time to time, especially with the right woman. Speaking of which, I was hoping you could tell me a little bit more about you, what the person behind the small picture and all those separate chunks of data is like. What does Molly do for a living? What does she do when she's at home? Does she live all alone, or is there somebody waiting for her? Does she often get to climb? Please, Molly, feed a fool craving for each bit of knowledge about you. Don't let me starve. Hey Sam, you're quite the dramatic guy, aren't you? Anyway, here I go. I work whatever I find, aka temp work. I hope you weren't looking for someone with a shiny job title. I live in a small flat in between tons of industrial waste. You still with me? And indeed, I don't live alone. There is a special someone in my life. It's a man, and he's very important to me. He's also the reason I don't get to climb as much anymore. Jealous already? Don't be. It's my son, Michael. But how can we know if this is true? Because she lied about her name. And all the other shit I uploaded. Fuck. Molly. The thing is, I'm not gonna have anything to upload about her until we say this. I don't know if her temp work is that important. But the fact that she says she has a son, would she lie about this? Possible. She's lying about her name. Maybe that's common. I honestly don't know. I've never had to use a dating app. I've never done it. I was with my wife well before like that became a huge thing. And I'm curious now. Do people normally do this? Make up fake names? Maybe, so they don't get like... That's weird. Okay, I'm uploading this. Single mother. Doesn't seem like the type to be involved with terrorist attacks. Yeah, but... Okay, it does seem like we're not getting any other information. So let me go back to this one. Well, maybe not. Do we have anything else on here? No. Let's put the temp work in. There we go. Work easy. Okay, tell you what. We don't know what she does. She's a temp worker. Maybe this is true, I guess. So I have to assume that it is. She lied about her name in the dating app, which I guess I can kind of justify. But yeah, here we go, Nina. What's up? What's up, Nina? We'll see you soon. Actually, do we have any other photos of her on any of these other websites? Like, do we have any that have comments on the thought? We do, but no profile picture. And I don't think we have anything, oh, maybe. Let's go to the leave a message part. Nope. All right, cool. So yeah, things are heating up. We'll see you guys soon. Take care, bye.